Two Shades Gabby here. How you guys doing today? I am going to get started tonight on a box of nickels. I don't think I'll finish. It's 9 o'clock, but I wanted to get started. I got the $half video up earlier because earlier today we got out and made my rounds. I went to about 10 banks, I guess, returning coins to a bunch of different banks, but I only picked up at one today. Picked up 2 boxes of halves, 2 boxes of pennies, and a box of nickels. This is not the box. This is a box that's been around for a week or two. I wanted to get that one done, and I've got another one that I've got in the other room that I'll bring in here probably tomorrow. But wanted to get into another box of nickels and see. The last box I found another 15 or 16 2024 P's. But no silver. I haven't seen a buffalo in a few boxes now. It'd be cool to find one of those. Anyway, hopefully we will find something fun in this box. Let's just get started right now. Well, this is a pleasant thing to find. The very first row, I have a 2024 P. I hope that means there's a whole lot of them to come. That'd be great. I've got few rolls of them now that I have found. I'm even considering selling a roll or two to see how that goes. I want to keep some, but I think I want to sell some too. I'll get on there and see what I can sell them for. You know what? I'm going to put aside a couple of 64s today. And I think at the end, I think I'll just kind of go through some of this. I know that there's several varieties, and a few of you have been asking, why don't you look at those? And I don't usually take the time, but I think today I might just, I may look at a few. I'm liable to pass several up, but that's okay. I'll try to put some aside as I go through. Well, we got 124 already. On most boxes, I'll go through them and check the ends to see if I've got any enders. I must not have checked them in this box because, right, I open this one up. It's like, oh, right on the end, there's my Canadian already, 1984. So I usually find at least one per box, and there it is already. Oh, yeah. I'll know that I've got this jar that I put my 82 pennies in. I forgot that months ago I even did this, and I just haven't been doing that. So I'll throw my 64s over there when I think of them. I'll have to go back and even look at what it is I'm supposed to be looking for, because I don't even remember. I don't keep up with the varieties real well like some of you do. Oh, yeah, in change today, in my bills, I got a silver certificate. It's beat up. Golly, it's a mess. I'm surprised they even gave it to me. But it's a 1957 star. Is that a star note, I guess? How cool is that? But man, look, the end is torn off. Corner over there. It's a mess. But it's pretty cool. I think I'll go and look up in a little bit. And I'll just put the serial number in and see what it says about the rarity of it. But that was kind of fun. I was just going through my bills for the day because I seem like I acquire a bunch of them. And it's like, well, that's a mess. And then it's like, oh, wait, what's this? That was pretty cool. All right. What else can we find in here? While we were out today, usually I bribe my wife going with me on Thursday. I used to go out on Thursdays by myself, which is okay. I run around and have a good time. But I prefer being with my wife when she's available. So I've been kind of making a deal with her lately. You go with me on Thursdays and we'll go out to eat. We were going to go get a big salad at a steak place called Cattleman's. But then our last bank stop, we were across the street from Chili's, and it's like, we like their chips and salsa. Let's just go there. I don't like their menu as well as I did a year or two ago. We ended up getting a burger, and it's a good burger, but their lunch menu thing, I wasn't quite as impressed with. But, I enjoyed my burger. I'm in the third row and 2024P number 2. How about that, Mapples? That's cool. A few of you have written to me and said you still haven't found one. I am so sorry. I've been getting a lot of these 2024Ps. 10, 15. One box I even got 22. It's like, well, I guess everybody's getting them, but a few of you are not, and I hate to hear that. But 53, 53D. There's the first old one we'll put away. I think I see another Canadian there. Yep, number 2. I've got a big old bag of my clad Canadian, and somebody was mentioning the other day that there's a pretty good bank, big bank, that will take foreign currency, and I guess you could call change foreign currency. I don't know. I'd have to ask them, but I might have to just cash my big thing of Canadian in someday if they'll let me. 1960. In the 5th row, I come across a 1949. An S would be sweet. That's the semi-key date, but it's not. It's the Philly. Got one now from the 40s and one from the 50s. I looked up, I have, what I usually use is the Star Note lookup, and it only goes back to 1981. It doesn't go back any farther than that, so I'm not sure how to tell its rarity. I mean, obviously, you don't find many silver certificates, and a Star Note silver certificate is going to be even rarer. But mine's not in very good shape. I'm sure if I wanted to sell it, I'd make a few bucks, but I think I'm just going to put it away. I'm in the 13th row, and here is 2024P number 3. Not finding much other stuff. I found 2 more Canadians. That makes 4 of those. That's probably more than I care to find of those. I love finding the pennies, for the copper ones for some, I don't know. It's still fun. Just anytime I'm going through coins, it's like, oh, there's something different. I like it, so I'm not going to complain. And there's a 54. Denver. There's one more old one. In the 15th row now, I find a 1941 Denver. Cool. Denver and San Francisco have lower mints than the Philadelphia. Oh, while I was out today, and I always check the coin machines. Most of the places I was taking coins to the coin machine, so you're going to check them while you're there. But here's what I found. 46 cents that's good. 2 really gnarly pennies, and a euro and a Canadian dime. So I will add this to my growing figure of my cash that I find in the coin return slots. Oh, there's a 54. Philadelphia. Okay. Now I'm stacking a little bit. There's 5 of them over there. Seemed like it was going kind of slow. Right at the very end of the 23rd row, I get another 2024P. The 4 has got a little dirt, or I guess that's dirt on the right side of it. But that's 24, number 4. This is the last row in the first half of this box, and here's a 1948. The S, again, is a semi-key date. That would be very nice to find. It's not. It is the Philadelphia. I forgot to show you guys on the coins that I got out of the coin machine. I showed this in my $50 video. I found this one in the machine as well. It's kind of neat. It's a 1967 quarter. Actually, it's just half a 1967 quarter because I can't pick it up. It's so skinny. There we go. Look at that. It looks like a drum cymbal thing. Ding, ding, ding. Isn't that cool? So one person said it's probably a dryer coin, and another person said that it is just half of a magic coin where the other half got lost. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I sure was surprised when I picked it up and then turned it over. It's like, what's going on? But this one also came out of the coin machine today. Oh, is that a 64? Nope, 94. I am going to stack up all these six. There's another one right there. And I would like for you guys to tell me what you look for with the 64s, and then that's what I'm going to look for. And so I'll just save them up until I hear from a few of you. And then I'll get into them, and I will look them up, and I will report what I find or not find. I'm in the third row in the second half of the box. Here is 2024 Philadelphia number 5. Number 5. And did I tell you guys, this is Thursday night. Last Sunday, back when I was having all that really bad foot problems, I didn't make it to services that morning because I needed to stay off of it because it was just a mess. And my wife, after services, called me, said, I'm on my way home. I may have told y'all. Anyway, she had an accident, or she was involved in an accident, I guess I should say. She was just driving down the highway. Each side it's like a 6-lane road, just a basic, road. It's back in the day, it's called Dixie Highway, and back in the day, a long time ago, they used to have commercials. They called it Wide Dixie Highway because, there's a lot of roads like that now, but back in the 50s, it was real wide. It was wider than most roads. But anyway, she was on that side of town. That's where we go to services. And she's driving down in the left lane, and the lady in the center lane just decided she wanted to be in the left lane and just pulled over and just ran right into her. And fortunately, there was a policeman right behind him, and he saw the whole thing. This is the next row, and I come across a 1941, a little bit messed up on the 4 there. The D and the S is the lower mintage. This one is the higher mintage. There's 200 million of those fellas made. Oh, I also found a 56, 57 a couple of rows back. So, yeah, she's not a very fluent English-speaking person that ran into my wife, and she heard the police officer saying, "How many licenses do you have?" My wife's like, "I hope that's not a problem." But she did have insurance, everything's cool. We are waiting now. I think tomorrow I'm going to call to start getting estimates because they've kind of give us the clear for that. We're driving a Buick Enclave, something like that. I don't think there's enough damage that they'll consider it totaled. I'm sure it's a good few $1,000s damage, but we'll just have to see because it was the front quarter panel, the front door, the side door, the headlight stuff's busted up. So we'll just have to see how they deal with that. Pretty frustrating, I guess, but That's just the way it goes. Seventh row in the second half. Here's a 1955. The P is the semi-key date. There's only like 7 million made, and that would be sweet. No, it's the D. About 70 million of those made. So, well, my crazy coinflation is not working. I don't know what's going on. This is going on the third, I guess this is the third day that it's not working. I hope that something is done, or if somebody knows what's going on, please tell me. I hate not having it. I used to look up the silver and copper daily. In the 11th row, I just came across this, and I'm trying to look at it. I think that says 1945. And if that is, that means we got a silver. Oh my goodness, that is a mess. Oh, come on, I just can't tell. I think I see a P. Yeah, let me sit this down and clean it up just a little bit, and I'll see if I can get it a little bit clearer. Well, it's definitely a 1945, so it's silver. It's pretty rough shape. You can just barely see the P there above the Monticello. Well, it's 35% silver, folks. It's not a pretty thing, but that's what it is. Golly, that is a mess. Well, that's cool. It's a definite step in the right direction as far as this box is concerned. It is silver. There's 35%. Cool beans. The lady that I pick up my coins from every week, I was supposed to take her this bag of the chocolate. She likes the dark chocolate, and I was supposed to take her this bag today, and I forgot. But it wasn't so bad because she was on lunch break, and I didn't see her today anyway. The next row is the 12th row, and here is 2024 P number 6, I believe. Now we have a silver and 6. It's dirty silver, but hey, that's okay. Back years ago, I used to fish a lot. There's a 64. And me and my buddy was on a little old boat it's called the Little Blue River that feeds into the Ohio River. And we were just going along, and I was using, I think, a spinnerbait. And I threw it in between two logs, and I'm reeling back, and it just stopped. And oh, is that another one? Oh yeah, nice. Well, that's cool. 2 in 1 row, neat. And I was like, oh man, I got a log. And then I felt a movement. It's like, I don't have a log. I thought maybe I had a turtle or something because it just stopped. And I fought it and played with it. And it turned out to be, it was like I think a 6-pound bass, something like that. And I had a buddy who, he has passed, but he was a taxidermy on the side. And he put it in his freezer to take care. And it took him a year to get it done, but he fixed it up for me and mounted it, and it was nice. He had it in his freezer, and a little bit of it messed. So part of the back fin was a little bit bad, but other than that, it was a great looking fish, on a wall. I loved it, and we were moving from one of our houses to another, and we were unpacking, and I'm like, where's my fish? We couldn't find it. I mean, we went through that house. Here's a 1954 Philadelphia over and over again when we moved, and it wasn't, we never saw it, but it never showed up to the next house, and so now I don't have my fish. So sad. I just came across this, guys. It's a 1995, looks like Denver, But it's got the full steps. Man, that's not real old, but it's 35 years old. Do y'all think that one's worth keeping with as good a condition it's in? I'm going to set it aside, and I'd love to hear what you all think about that. I just saw it as I'm going through. It's like, oh, I was thinking as nice looking it was 2004 or 3 or whatever, and it's a 95. So let me set that aside carefully. And yeah, that was neat. Hey, hey, with 9 rolls to go after this, look what I just found. 1937 Indian head. How about them apples? How cool. Look how shiny it is. No mint mark. Almost wonder if it's a proof under there somewhere. Wow. That's a nice one. Oh, I just love it when I drop things like that. That is so shiny. Maybe it was cleaned. I don't know. But that's cool. 1937. Pretty, really clear date. That's fun to find there. Very fun. There was 4 legs, wasn't there? Yeah, okay. Just checking. Very cool. 64. I'm saving them up. You guys tell me what to look for. My wife and I are wanting to do some fishing. I've still got a lot of equipment and stuff, but I've gotten to where, you know, I certainly don't have anything wrong with catching bass. But I think I've just gotten to where my favorite is just bobber fishing and just relaxing. I'm at that point in life where I like to get out and me and my wife just hang out and relax and have a good time. Look, like crappie fishing would be a lot of fun. I'll take a bucket of minnows or something. Hey, there's number 8. 2024P, number 8. Nice. Well, that's turning into a pretty fine box, ain't it? We got a dated buffalo. We got a silver. 8 2024s. It's not bad at all. 5 rolls to go, guys, and here's 2024P. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Cool beans. I was thinking earlier about stuff I eat and stuff my wife eats, and we've got some differences on things, and some of them it's a little bit frustrating, but she likes sour cream and I hate it, so she probably wishes I liked it and wouldn't complain about it all the time. And she likes butter and cheese and bread, but she don't like grilled cheeses. And I'm like, who doesn't like grilled cheeses? Are you kidding? Anyway, we're not going to get a divorce over it or nothing like that. I was thinking about a buddy of mine. He's retired military. He was a colonel, and they really was pressing him to stay in and be a general. They were in the process of training him to be a general. I see a 39, and he just wanted out. He'd put his time in, and he was ready to do other things, spend time with the grandkids and stuff. And so he just retired, and they weren't super duper happy about that. But oh rats! It's not a D or an S. Bummer. But that guy, man, he'll eat anything. He's been all over the world, and he'll eat some ocean creature, crustacean. He's almost died 2 or 3 times from eating stuff that these countries fix him, and they poison him. You know, some of those urgent things, if you don't cook them just right, they're poison. And he has gotten into that and just literally a few times almost died. Only 2 rows to go, and here is 2024 P number 10. Very cool. Not bad at all. It is, oh, this is 1946. It is just almost 11 p.m. 46 Philly. I'm going to go to bed pretty soon, but I'll get these 2 rows done. After that last roll, I went to bed, folks. It was 11. Okay, bright sun shining next morning. This new, gnarly looking, rough looking 35% silver puts me at 57. It just slowly keeps adding up. I like it. 57 silvers I have. It's close to the end of March. My goal for the year is 150. I think I'm on track. I think this puts me at like over 3 full tubes of these 2024 Ps. I better start getting them rolled up. That's it for today, folks. They're at the end with that silver and the buffalo nickel, not to mention the, I think 10 2025s made it a good box. You know, I didn't get very many of the old ones this time, but still, the silver and the buffalo and the 25s makes for a good box. And I am super appreciative of that. Have a great day, and so I started rolling up the old nickels, 40s and 50s, and the 2024 Ps, getting them in rolls, and then I went and checked my coinflation, and it's working again. And it's so funny, just like last year, last March, the prices jumped up really nice. We're like, okay, it's on the move, and it fell back again. Pennies were worth, I didn't never see an exact amount, but they were getting well above the 3 cent each mark, value of 3 cents each. Now they're back down to 2.92. And so the nickels, obviously, since they're 3/4 copper, they've dropped back too. That doesn't hinder us from our hoarding. It's just watching things at a spot time in the day or in the life, in the year, whatever. All right, that is going to end it here, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.